So who wants to see how the Skylark back here cold starts in the wintertime? It's the middle of December. Car's been parked for about 2 weeks. It's cold in this unit. Let's see what she does. You can see, motor's cold. There's the manifold. I put my hand on it. Ice cold, baby. Oh, it is cold out. I'd say it's probably about 40 degrees, maybe. Maybe. Tell you what. Why don't we see what the temperature actually is? Oh, there we go. 38 feels like 33. Ooh. December 13th, by the way. All right. 2 weeks. Let's give it some pump action. Give it 6, 7. Go 8. To start a carbureted car in the cold weather because like carburetors suck. You know, if your carburetor's set up correctly, you have no problems. I just showed you. It's 38 degrees. Car's been parked a solid 2 weeks. Ice cold. Boom. Fires right up. Look at that, it runs. Okay, so you saw how easy it was to start the Skylark on a cold start. That's because that's a factory setup, Rochester 2-barrel carburetor with a choke. Everything's dialed in, runs correctly. Now, let's try something different. Let's try to cold start the Cutlass. Cutlass here hasn't run in 3 months. It's got no choke, and it's got no heat crossover from the cylinder heads through the intake manifold to help warm that carburetor up. This is going to be a whole different animal, and I can tell you from experience, even in the summertime, when this engine's cold, this thing's incredibly hard to wake up in the morning. It will fire up, hit the snooze button, fall back asleep, and you got to crank again, pump again, and then it'll wake up, and hopefully you can catch it with your foot and hold a good RPM, or else it just falls back asleep and hits the snooze button again. That's the summertime. Now it's wintertime, the middle of December. This is going to be interesting. Dry as a bone.
Yeah, dry as a boner.
I bet if you got dry bones, you got an issue. All right, let's come on in here, since we don't have a seat, and we'll give it the old hand action. How many 1,800 times do you think we should pump it, Riley, even though there's no fuel in the bowls, probably? Well, I'm gonna have to crank this thing, and then after I crank it for a little bit, I'll have you pump it up there, and I'll start cranking again. All right, ready? Yeah. Let me know if it catches on fire. So far, I have 0 oil pressure.
going.
There it goes. All right, give the starter a second to think. Oil pressure just came up. Yeah, she's been sitting a while. Ready?
Yep.
Dude, we might have to put fuel down the bowls.
I see it coming up the thing.
Do you? All right.
That's right.
I killed a battery. What you think?
Yeah. There's fuel. I see it squirting up on that.
Yeah. All right. Perhaps we should have pulled the air filter and put gas down there. It's just that air filter is such a pain in the ass to get off. All right. 9th try, I think. Ready?
Okay.
Once it catches, you're gonna have to try and catch it. You know how it works.
I think it's still dry.
All right. You can't pull that off unless I take the hoses off.
I see. Look.
Well, yeah, I don't want to do all
Like
that.
that. And just hand me where's that fuel thing you got?
Gas?
Yeah, gas.
That-
Made up.
It's empty. There's like a drop or two in there, but hold on. All right, now we got gas, thanks to the mustard bottle. Technically, would that be mustard gas?
Fuck.
Take 96. Now we got some gas in the bowl. You gotta catch it, Riley.
I'm trying. As soon as I open it up, it shuts off.
Oh.
Crank it.
came up. It was at 50. Now it's almost 60. Almost died. Now it'll stay running.
Yeah, you gotta go operate that
And there you have it. Some cars are incredibly easy, and other cars are harder than me to wake up in the morning.